Ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? Ever wished you could control them instead of them controlling you? Welcome to the world of Stoic wisdom, a practical toolkit for mastering your emotions and leading a fulfilling life. This philosophy was born over 2,000 years ago, yet it still resonates in our contemporary society. Stoicism is not just a theory from an ancient era. It's a practical toolkit for managing our emotional reactions, facilitating tranquility and fulfillment in our lives. Picture yourself sailing the tumultuous seas of life with a steady hand, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Imagine developing emotional resilience, shifting your perception about difficulties, and discovering meaning even in disorder. This is the potential of Stoic philosophy. It invites us to scrutinize our reactions to external circumstances, to comprehend the influence of our emotions, and to learn to regulate them for a more serene existence. So, buckle up. Today, we're delving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism to learn how it can aid us in mastering our emotions. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers unique perspectives on emotions. Born in the bustling markets of Athens, Stoicism imparts wisdom that is as relevant today as it was 2 millennia ago. At the heart of this philosophy is a profound understanding of emotions and their role in our lives. Imagine your emotions as a vast, tumultuous sea. Stoicism, then, is the compass guiding you through these waters. It teaches you to navigate, not by trying to control the sea itself, but by mastering the art of sailing. Similarly, Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of emotions. Rather, it emphasizes control over our reactions to external events. Stoics view emotions as natural responses to our perceptions of the world. They believe that our emotional responses are shaped by our interpretations of events, not the events themselves. This is a powerful insight because it suggests that we have the potential to control our emotions by changing the way we perceive the world around us. In the Stoic view, emotions are not our enemies. They are signals, messages from our inner self, reflecting our understanding of the world. They are not to be feared or suppressed, but to be understood and guided. For the Stoics, emotions are not our masters, but our guides. They can point us towards areas in our life that need attention, growth, or a change in perspective. However, Stoics also recognize that emotions can be overwhelming and disruptive when left unchecked. Therefore, a key aspect of Stoicism involves cultivating emotional resilience. This is achieved by developing an understanding of our emotions and learning to respond to them in a manner that is constructive rather than destructive. In Stoicism, emotions are not our masters but our guides. They can illuminate our path, but they do not decide our destination. By understanding and mastering our emotional responses, we can navigate life's challenges with wisdom and tranquility, regardless of the storms we may encounter. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the cultivation of emotional resilience. But what does that mean? To understand this, let's delve into the Stoic philosophy. Stoicism proposes that while we may not always have control over the events that happen to us, we do have control over how we react to them. It's about understanding that our reactions, our emotions, are within our control. That's where emotional resilience comes into play. Emotional resilience is not about avoiding or suppressing emotions. It's about acknowledging them, understanding them, and then choosing how we let them affect us. It's about being able to experience life fully, without being tossed around by the storms of our emotions. It's about standing firm, like a rock in a river, letting the current of emotions flow around us, without being swept away. Stoicism offers several practices to cultivate this emotional resilience. One of them is meditation. Not just any meditation, but a specific kind called premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This is a practice where we visualize the challenges we might face in our day, and contemplate how we would maintain our composure and peace in the face of these challenges. It's like a mental rehearsal for life's trials. Another Stoic practice is reflection. Reflecting on our day, our reactions to events, and our emotions helps us understand them better. It helps us see patterns in our reactions and identify areas where we could react differently. It's like being a detective of our own mind, observing and understanding our emotional responses. Cultivating emotional resilience is not a one-time act, but a lifelong journey. It's a journey of self-discovery, of understanding our emotions and reactions, and of choosing how we respond to life's ups and downs. It's about maintaining our inner peace, no matter what life throws at us. By cultivating emotional resilience, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and composure. Remember, the goal isn't to become emotionless, but to master our emotions, to use them as tools rather than being controlled by them. That's the heart of Stoic wisdom and the key to a fulfilling life. Stoicism offers practical exercises that can be incorporated into our daily lives. These exercises are not complicated or time-consuming, but they do require a commitment to self-awareness and personal growth. One of the most fundamental exercises is mindfulness. This is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment, rather than being lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. Mindfulness allows us to observe our emotions without reacting to them impulsively. By doing this, we can better understand our feelings, and we can choose to respond to them in a calm and rational manner. In addition to mindfulness, Stoics also practice contemplation of nature. This exercise involves spending time in nature and reflecting on its beauty, complexity, and the lessons it can teach us. By observing the natural world, we can gain a greater appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things, and we can learn to view our own lives from a broader perspective. This can help us to accept the things we cannot change, and to find peace and contentment in the present moment. These Stoic exercises are not just theoretical ideas, but practical strategies that can be applied to any situation. Whether we're dealing with stress at work, conflict in our personal relationships, or simply the ups and downs of everyday life, these exercises can help us to maintain our emotional balance and to respond to challenges with grace and resilience. It's important to remember that these exercises are not a quick fix for our problems. They require time, patience, and consistent practice. But the rewards are well worth the effort. By incorporating these exercises into our daily routine, we can develop a more balanced and tranquil state of mind. We can learn to navigate the challenges of life with greater ease and composure, and we can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Through these exercises, we can achieve a state of inner peace and emotional balance. In Stoicism, perspective holds immense power. It's like a lens through which we view the world, coloring our experiences and shaping our reactions. Stoic philosophy encourages us to adjust this lens, to reframe the world around us, turning obstacles into opportunities. Consider a sudden downpour. For many, it's a source of frustration, a disruption to plans. But what if we shift our perspective? The rain nourishes the earth, provides life-giving water. It's a natural cycle, beautiful in its own right. Suddenly, the obstacle becomes an opportunity for appreciation, for gratitude. Our emotional response transforms. The same principle applies to the challenges we face in life. A setback can be seen as a failure, a blow to our self-esteem, or it can be viewed as a chance to learn, to grow, to adapt. It's all about perspective. Stoic philosophy does not ask us to ignore our emotions. Rather, it encourages us to question them, to understand them. By shifting our perspective, we can change our emotional response, leading to greater resilience and inner peace. This isn't a one-time practice. It's a lifelong journey, a continual process of adjustment and growth. It's about learning to see the world in a new light, to find the opportunities hidden within the obstacles. With the right perspective, every obstacle becomes an opportunity for growth. So how can we apply Stoic wisdom in our lives today? In this fast-paced world, where change is the only constant, Stoic principles offer a timeless compass to navigate life's seas. Firstly, let's focus on the Stoic principle of understanding our control. We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control our reactions. The next time you're stuck in traffic or faced with a challenging work situation, remember that your response is in your power. Choose patience over frustration, calm over anger. Next, Stoicism encourages us to appreciate what we have, rather than longing for what we don't. This simple shift in mindset can transform our everyday existence. Instead of constantly chasing more, we learn to find contentment in the present moment. And lastly, Stoicism teaches us to view adversity as an opportunity for growth. When we face obstacles, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in perspective can turn life's toughest moments into our greatest teachers. But remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding them, managing them, and using them as tools for personal growth. It's not a quick fix, but a lifelong journey of self-improvement and emotional resilience. In embracing Stoic wisdom, we find a path to emotional mastery and a fulfilling life. Mastering emotions is a journey, one that Stoicism can guide us on. We've traversed the Stoic perspectives on emotions, learned to cultivate resilience, and explored exercises for everyday life. We've seen the transformative power of perspective and how Stoic wisdom is relevant even today. This wisdom is not a quick fix, but a lifelong practice leading to tranquility and fulfillment. Join us on this journey towards emotional mastery. For more insights, remember to subscribe.